Okay. Hi, guys.
You know what? Something that really grinds my gears.
No.
Cartoon reviewers crossing their arms when they're upset.
I do like that style of meme. You're alone in the night. You suddenly see a cartoon dragon cross her arms. You know you're gonna die.
They all do it. And one of that I used to watch was like Ostrich Vox. It was something I got mad for a Steven Universe kid who had cancer watching an episode early.
Yeah. What is happening? Where
You're trying to do red coins. You see the 6 out of 8.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. It said windmill. And I don't know.
The
why I was
other
here.
windmill, the one you were at in the village. Wow.
Go on. I feel like this is the most interesting conversation.
Okay. Fred. Let's talk about Fred.
I didn't really watch
It was
Fred.
super weird that he became such a brand. Like they treat him like an actual Hollywood star for a bit.
Lucas Crawshanks. Feel bad for him.
Oh, is that the actual
That's
name?
his actual name.
Okay.
His
Isn't he
name
gay?
Fred. I think actually, yeah, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
Okay.
No. I sort of had that vibe, but then when he met with John Cena, I kind of like had doubts because like it's John fucking Cena. But
He's so straight, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, so true. Well, it's because he couldn't see him.
oh, that's true. It's John Cena. Now John Cena's a meme and a joke because he supported China for 1 second for PR states.
Hua Sui, Bing Chiling. I mean, that's probably one of my favorite memes.
What's your favorite classic meme?
I said this Rage Comics. I wasn't like.
Did you like Nyan Cat or Whoopin' Gundam Style? Or what does the fox say?
I didn't like Gundam style.
Gunpla style.
Gunpla. I love Gunpla. I make Gunpla. I use them.
Red coins.
Whoa.
Oh, it's the village, Windmill Village. My bad.
Yeah.
They're not the big windmill. It's the village next to it. Hope you got the confusion now. I really liked the portrait memes. You know, the guy who did the pointing and laughing at you portrait thing, or like One Does Not Simply. Did you like One Does Not Simply, Troy?
I used it as a child. I had a Instagram account and I posted that at some point. So I mean, I guess
it became so popular. It became into Gravity Falls. You know.
Yeah, it did. Great episode. Okay, so where am I? Oh, right.
There you are. All those red coins. Got 1 out of 8. That's, I don't know what percentage, but soon to be 20%. Now it's at 20%, I think. But like, it's 1/4, 25%. I'm dumb. We need to continue talking, Troy. Troy, help me.
Yeah. Yeah. Gravity Falls.
Did you
Great
have?
show. Memes outdated sometimes. I mean.
Did you like? All right, people are hating on Mabel now. How do you feel about that? Because she's kind of a terrible sister, apparently.
She is. I mean, they bring this up, but I don't think to the same effect as it should have had. Where are the flip? Because the whole thing is her brother sacrifices a lot for her, but she barely sacrifices anything for him. I don't think sacrifice is necessarily innately needed in a relationship. But
she literally almost destroyed the universe because she wanted Dipper to stay.
Yeah, but while I think her arc of coming to understand that wasn't the most well done, it seemed very just tacked on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't innately think she was a bad character. She was a little bit more tropey than I would say the others, but still, she had worries. Sure, they only seemed to come in before that, but I mean at the end, but I still.
She really wanted a boyfriend.
She really wanted a boyfriend, so I really relate to her, except switch the genders. Unless that boyfriend's a femboy. So I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just spitballing.
What? Okay, let's continue on to a different topic. Well, let's see if you're YouTubers to watch back in the day that are not Minecraft YouTubers.
Flip Smosh. Yeah, I watched a lot of Smosh.
Okay, Smosh. That's fair one. Did you watch any of those Family Guy funny moments as a kid?
No, I've only exclusively watched them as an adult. Or I mean, late teen
Okay.
adult.
Okay.
Because they're
You know,
funny.
you know when you're so bored that you have to start watching. You know you're bored when you start watching Family Guy or American Dad funny moments.
I went down a Twitter rabbit hole at some point watching them, and I think that when it's just short clips, it's funny because when it's cut off perfectly. You know, that's the only way they're funny. If the scene continues on after them, I'm not laughing. But when they cut off perfectly, that's when it's good. You know,
I want to try out these rice cakes.
Family Guy. Yeah, cut it right before then.
I want to say, you know what? Even though it's in the world, I want to do something I wanted to do for years. And he goes up to the black community and he says the funny word, and then he becomes the king of black people.
It's way funnier if he just cuts right before he comes in, because it lets the joke just become fresh in your brain. I'm almost out of water, so I should go down. Oh,
There's one.
I guess that kind of helped me.
Ring the bells, Troy.
Nope,
Fail.
can't.
Failure. Failure's not
Epic
an option.
fail.
Failure's not an option, Troy.
Cute win.
Okay, here's the last.
I did watch a little bit Tobuscus.
Diamond.
Do you like my sword, my
Okay, it's
diamond
still
sword?
weird to me that Netherite's now the new hottest item in Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see it as that. I feel it's like more of an upgrade, if anything, less.
Diamond
It's
is
just
so-
so ingrained in
yeah.
my brain, you know.
When I was a kid,
that's gonna be, you know how divides in generations. It's like, all this technology I can't understand.
You believe
the
Netherite-
divide will be Netherite and Diamond. That will be
you
our.
think Netherite's the best loser?
That would
It's
be our
Diamond for life.
generation war. It's like, I know, I don't like how it looks. I mean, Diamond's just the classic. It's
Okay,
like,
I ain't gonna lie. The
you-
Netherite armor looks kind of cool though.
It looks fine. I mean,
Even though Diamond has its classic.
it's neat. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying
Nobody
Diamonds
cool.
is el clásico. And
Mojang.
that's the thing
Mojang.
that's gonna break us apart.
Mojang, if you're gonna watch this, please add like those helmet plumes. You know, like those feathers thing. Okay, it's like those helmet plumes, like on helmets, like you know gladiators, how they have like
Like
the feather plume,
they're
yeah.
called plumes.
yeah.
I thought you meant like Native American ones. I'm like, what are you flipping asking them to do? I digress.
That would still and like you mark it, that'll be cool for like
Add more like cosmetic armor. Really, in all seriousness, there's like
a vanity
few.
set, like Terraria.
Yeah.
Terraria.
Like, I'm really not mad that there isn't any like vanity sets in Minecraft, because skins are good enough.
Apparently, honey blocks are really good for decor. By the way, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
like,
so you could recreate Mario Galaxy and Mario Kart. The bees.
Let's continue. What's your favorite game console or handheld console? I don't really care which choice it is.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I like 3DS. I played it a lot when I was a kid, which is a little bit weird to say.
That was my first console I bought. It was a 2DS when it was at the full price of $120, I think. I could have bought a new 3DS, but I decided not to, even though it was $30 more.
All my consoles are either bought from someone else, or someone bought me, or were a hand-me-down.
Well,
so.
I got it for 6th grade graduation. I saved my money, and then I did birthday money on top of that.
Yeah.
But
My biggest
but then I
purchase in
played
the gaming was Disney Infinity.
Oh God, I want that one to be with VR before we explain more of it. So that'll be like next episode for you guys.
I'm so sad of all the stuff I left.
You love so much stuff, but we
Yeah.
need to explain it more later.
I mean, everything's set up here, but you know, sure, stop the pace all you want. Cole.
Okay, fine. You list all the games.
Dude, I've proven Mario Kart DS, an actually really good Mario Kart game. I remember playing the mission mode a lot. Gone, not forgotten. Golden Sun Dark Dawn for the DS.
You sold a Golden Sun game?
Yeah, and I am so sad. Phineas and Ferb game. I
Okay.
forgot which.
Is it a roller coaster maker?
No. Oh, let me get that.
Bro, the Unity 3 Phineas and Ferb Across Second Dimension game on the Disney Channel store, that was pretty freaking cool. Also, I think you can hit it with the water onto the propeller and it makes it spin faster. There you go.
I need water anyways.
It's the pokey. I think.
What else was a lot of Wii games apparently. Ben 10 game. Forgot which. Bikini
Wii
Bottom.
games are still cheap because the Wii was very successful.
Very shovelware.
I mean, but like Kirby and stuff is surprisingly cheap. I'm waiting on a light. There we go. Gotta go behind Troy really quickly. That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's continue the mode. Let's continue the grind because we're finally in a groove where we can just casually talk and not do funny jokes. Oh man, my pants are ripping. That's sad.
When Big Larry came around and put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown, and nobody ever wants to dance with the fool who went and ripped his pants. I know I shouldn't mope around, I shouldn't curse.
That was still
but
a
the
surprisingly
pain
good song.
feels so much worse.
That was
Yeah.
a surprisingly good song.
Cause finding up and no one with a nut. Nah, I messed it up. I can't sing anymore.
What was your favorite cartoon as a kid? We're going to continue.
Phineas and Ferb. And in all honesty, that may, and like Legos, playing with Legos, maybe the main inspiration for me wanting to be an engineer.
Yeah, well, like Legos is like flipping Legos. That's cool.
Legos.
Okay,
Legos are still fun.
with the auto smelter thing, continuing from the last topic from the last episode, that was fun. So I love figuring out the redstone. That was I love doing redstone now. It was surprisingly fun. I'm figuring it out.
I'm not too interested in redstone. I mean,
I honestly,
even though it's like directly analogous to real life wiring, and I should be interested in that.
the thing that started me on it is hoppers and just figuring out how a hopper system or like a tube or like a item pipe works. So I had to go get packed ice and stuff. And that was fun. I had a silk touch my diamond pickaxe, so now I'm using it a lot more, which I don't really like, but I need to find mending at some point to help mitigate it.
Is there ground pound jump in this game? I feel like
No, there's no ground pound
Great.
jump. That's, I think they removed some. They removed the triple jump from N64 too. Not. I think it's the backflip for. I don't know. It's some N64 move that they removed that gamers are mad at because gamers are always mad at something.
Gamers don't know.
Okay, what's the most petty thing that you think gamers were mad at one point?
God, there's too much. Oh well, there's been a lot.
Also, that looks like a churro, and I want to eat a churro right now.
I don't really like churros too much. I like when they're dipped, actually.
Oh, you know what's the flippin' pretzel? It's not ants. It's the other pretzel one. It's like the little chef, but it's like minimalist chef profile. Wetzel's pretzels? Wetzel's pretzels? Yeah. Their pretzels are pretty flipping good, especially their cinnamon ones when you dip in the frosting. Good. I also like their mini pretzel dogs. Those are pretty good too.
Pretzel dogs I actually really do like.
Yeah.
But back on topic, I'd say when was it Ratchet and Clank, or I think it was Ratchet and Clank, the newest one, where people were mad like the foliage didn't move when you touched it, which, I mean, it's not really that important.
I want realism in a furry game.
The biggest gaming cringe post was person praising Crunch with Last of Us 2 compared to Animal Crossing, which is weird. Like, that's a game. Yeah, it's like, oh, Last of Us 2, no crunch. I mean, Last of Us 2 crunch, crunch time. Animal Crossing New Horizons, no crunch. Look how it looks compared to. Yeah, I want workers to crunch and overwork themselves. It's, I don't know, because they're both setting off so many things.
Do they know hardware?
Do they, what? Not even that. Do they know art style? Do they know what an art style is?
Have you seen the new Pokemon game? That's an art style, apparently.
That's a little petty. I mean, people comparing it to the GameCube is a little rude. I mean,
Okay, GameCube is still pretty decent.
Yeah.
We're
Besides
playing
the
it- we're playing
GameCube,
it-
still looks kind of okay.
Oh, Floop. What the hell happened with the Elgato? We'll be
It
back.
literally just stopped when we pointed it out too.
Did it? I want to.
Yeah, when you point it, I'm just.
We're going to take a special break to figure out what
Bum,
the
bum,
hell
bum,
this is
bum,
about.
bum, bum, bum.